What is up, everybody? It's your boy Co-Runner. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, chilling. Today, I got typey kids after high school, so I know I may look old. I know I look like some people call me Unc. Dog, I'm 19. I just got out of high school a year ago. You know, I'm a freshman in college, or I'm about to be a sophomore in college. So I think I can get my perspective on this kind of video, you know, types of kid after school, after high school. So I'm only a year out, but people still been growing up, moving on with their lives. So I'm gonna watch this video, you know what I'm saying?
You would expect some of your life's biggest plot twists to unfold, because somehow that guy you used to play Fortnite duos with suddenly gets locked up for squad wiping in Tilted Towers. The kid that used to act a menace all day in class gets a wife, 3 kids, and a mortgage. And the kid with anger issues that used to fight everyone on site enlists himself to fight in a real-life COD lobby. And somehow that's all only in the first month after graduation. These people pull an entire 180 on their lives.
To be honest, I'm gonna have to disagree, because personally, a lot of the people I knew or I was closer with in high school, we all just went our separate ways. Outside of the one big friend group that I'm in right now, a lot of people really don't talk to each other after high school, and I'm fine with that. You know, after COVID, I honestly stopped talking to people in general, but like, it ain't as close as a lot of people seem, especially when some people go off to college and get jobs, all that stuff. Ain't nobody really, you know, trying to do too much. People got trying to live with their lives, move on. So yeah, you probably won't even know too much about the stuff that people got going on. Like, I think I know one of my friends, or older friends, they went and got a CDL. They got a job now. So I don't even know what to think about that. Everybody else that I was at least in the close vicinity to is either in college or working right now. So, you know, it's all going. At least I can say that.
Trajectories and make you really question the security of modern civilization. Like, I feel like it's not a crazy thing to say doctors are pretty trustworthy people, but that same Chris you've known from high school, who used to vape enough elf bars to kill a large animal, eat paper in class is a joke, and watch anime like a full-time job in his dark, isolated bedroom, will come up to you like, yeah man, I just graduated with a 4.7 GPA, $10 million in scholarships, and a full ride into Harvard Medical School, and all that as if he wasn't just spending all his money on Clash of Clans gems to upgrade his walls to level 10. I know this guy's past, and there's no way.
To be honest, Clash of Clans, it fell off hard for me after 6th grade. It's just so hard, because you gotta go every day, you gotta go every hour. I don't have that kind of commitment to a lot of games, honestly. I'm a very casual gamer when it comes to phone games or just games in general. Sometimes I just not play, like, I play Apex a lot, right? There are times where I just won't touch my controller for months at a time. And if I do touch my controller, it's to watch like Crunchyroll or Netflix or Disney Plus on my TV while I'm trying to sleep. I don't play games like that. I only got like 7 games downloaded in my PlayStation right now. I don't even like spending money on games. The most expensive game I've ever bought myself is probably the Hitman trilogy, and that was like $60-$70. I kind of regret that, because it's not a hard game. That's a lie. It's not a game that it's gonna take you 40 hours to do, or 50 hours to do. If you sit down and do it, you'll be fine. But I'm getting sidetracked. That's not even what this video about.
Human lives can be trusted in this person's hands. This guy's gonna be mid-operation on open heart surgery with ChatGPT open on his laptop and an episode of One Piece playing on a TV. And speaking of human lives in critical condition, let's talk about the post-high school thug. This is probably the biggest switch up from anyone you'll know. This guy was always the goody-good kid that never missed assignments. He had a pretty solid future paved out from his high school achievements, good relations with students and teachers, and probably a nice haircut. But somewhere in that transition out of school, something just snapped inside of him. Perhaps the weight of life's expectations were too heavy for this guy, but now he roams the dark streets with a nicotine addiction and mental illness. But at least he traps the
So I don't know nobody like that. I went to a mostly all-black school, but I can tell you about the football to gang bang or pipeline. That's crazy. I know a lot of people who growing up, at least in middle school and high school, I played football with. They was like straight A students. You know, they wouldn't smoke, they wouldn't do no drugs, they wouldn't partying. They wanted to focus only on school. When I tell you they only want to focus on school and football to get that next, diploma, to get out the hood, get whatever they need to get out of. And when I tell you that as soon as they found out their football career wasn't gonna shake out like how they wanted it to, they found out that they was gonna have to settle for D3, D2, and not, shoot for the biggest stage. They weren't gonna get that offer. A lot of the times, they had these expectations that they was gonna get there, but they was really undersized. Like a 5'7" D tackle who only weighed about 250 thought that they was probably going to the league. I mean, I'm not gonna be the one to ever tell you that you're not gonna go, because that's not my business. I wish the best for everybody, but some of these people, that's what their life goal is, and when they realize that it's not gonna happen, they do a complete 360. The people you was playing sports with all growing up throughout school, they selling weed and rapping off their Instagram. So I don't even know how to feel about a lot of this stuff. But we gonna get there. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Streets epic style and makes money on that young hustle lifestyle. Let's just hope he doesn't get caught and locked up, ending up in the same cell as the post-high school criminal. Let's face it, the guy that ends up in jail after high school is not a surprise to anyone.
I know people who are in jail right now. And honestly, I didn't expect it at the time, but now looking back, yeah, they was gonna go to jail regardless. It's always the kids that got like some of the best like parents who really trying to push them and look out for them. Like murder charges, stealing, drugs. A lot of them, they was getting in trouble for it in high school. They was posting themselves smoking and stuff, and you be like, dang, bro, stop doing this. You gonna go to jail. I'm cool with you. I don't want to see you in jail. Then a month later, you find out, they've been locked up. They went and robbed somebody's house and shot them. What? That's crazy.
There's just some people in high school that you think, damn, this dude's definitely going to prison. And it's not even particularly because they have feral behaviors. It's just a vibe you get from them. Some people just have demons they're born with, and you can telepathically feel them. And those demons will get them thrown in prison once they're adults. It's almost as if they're fulfilling a prophecy. These individuals have a destiny behind bars. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, there's always that one guy becoming the family man. This guy usually comes from a dark past of sticking gum to the bottom of desks and throwing paper balls into the recycling.
Maybe it's too early because we only 1 year removed from high school. I only know one person with a kid really out of high school, but that's about it. That wasn't even supposed to happen. Aside of that, I can't see a lot of people I went to class with being family men, to be honest. There are a lot of bad people, really bad people. If you graduated class of 2023, you're most likely a bad person. I'm a great person. Everybody loves me, but nah, I'm an exception. I would never trust anybody from the class of 2023. They're all deviants and devils. If you're my girlfriend, I love you. We graduated the same class.
Been like LeBron, but then suddenly wastes no time to produce offspring as if he's expecting to meet his end in the coming months. Somehow the family man already has 4 kids and a wife like he's speedrunning his entire youth away. This guy's already knees deep in the suburban dad lifestyle despite being 18 years old. Like, he's gonna start premature balding from all the stress of missing his car payments. And just as fast as this guy moved on in life, there's always the honorary super senior that stays lost in his high school past. It really is a tragedy.
I honestly feel bad for a lot of these people, and not because they're super seniors or because they like children, but I think at some point they realized that women their own age probably ain't never gonna go for them. I knew a super senior when I was a junior. He was dating a sophomore, and oh lord, he had graduated too. When I was a freshman, he was a junior. And he was like a year or two removed from high school. I found out because I was doing a summer course at the school, And the girl told me at the school, yeah, I'm talking to this guy or whatever. She showed me the page. I'm like, gang, stop talking to that guy. Y'all both, you gonna get him in trouble. And then I texted him. I'm like, dude, you gonna go to jail. He said, no, it's okay. She almost 16. I had to block him after that. Almost 16 is insane. She almost 16. We live in a state where the age of consent is 18. Okay. Back up. She was cheating on him with a dude that actually went to the school, which good for her. But it still hurt because we played football together, man. We was friends. Why are you talking to this sophomore? You grown. You 19. You 20. You doing grown people. You are in college. Go get a college hoe. God damn. It pissed me off. It was so sad to see.
Super Senior's life is literally Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. You already know this guy is still showing up to the high school football games despite having no affiliation with the players. This guy might...
Honestly, even though I have affiliation with the players and I just graduated last year, I did a lot of sports. I knew a lot of people. So I only went to one track and field meet to support, and I was only there for like 25 minutes. I don't want to be that guy that people like, oh yeah, he come to the games, he come out to support, he just graduated last year. I know a lot of people at that school. I was there for 25 minutes. I waved at people, I said what's up, and I walked out. I promise I don't want to be associated with nothing that has to do with me being a super senior or going around that high school. I only went to one football game. I was a football player. I love the team. I love all the people. I hate the school, but I love all the kids out there. They my brothers right there, right? I do a lot of things for them, but not everything for them because I don't really like them all like that. But only went out to one game, and they lost that one game. I didn't even stop to say what's up after the game. I went home. I was like, damn, dude, this a rival game. We gonna lose that? That's crazy. If y'all watching this, I respect y'all, every single one of y'all, but do better. We do better.
Might even still show up to the high school parties despite nobody knowing who he is. To be honest, the super senior should take notes from the guy that never used to show up to class and disappear from existence.
That's me. I promise you. Look, freshman year, I didn't skip, right? Because there's no point. I didn't have a car. I wasn't really cool with a lot of teachers. I'm not going to go out of my way to go to, walk the hallways for 45 minutes because that's a waste of my time. I don't like wasting my time. So if I didn't want to do something in class, I'm going to be on my phone in class, headphones plugged in, not listening, right? Sophomore year was COVID, right? Junior year, I get back. I got a car now. If I didn't want to be at school and I wanted to skip, I'm just going to go home. I never got the point of just walking around, and just not being in class, right? If you're at school, you might as well be in class. If you don't want to be in that class, go home. Don't come to school. So, back in the day, before the rules got all messed up because everybody was skipping and they found that out, we had a minimum absent rule of like 20 absences, 10, 15 absences. I abused that so much. If I saw a sub and walked out, if I saw a sub, I walked out because they never counted that against your record. If I just didn't feel like going to class, I'm going home. It only started sucking when my parents got a Ring camera. Because now you messing up my flow, you know what I'm saying? I can't just come home because they're going to text me, why are you here? One time I came home with my girlfriend just to get something to eat. And they was like, I'm coming home. Why are you there with your girlfriend? Dog, why you had to get a Ring camera? You messed up my whole flow. And now I had to be at school. I was never at school. Over my course in high school, I probably racked up over 400 absences. That may not sound like a lot, but really, when every class is a block class, I never went to study halls. I never went to classes that I didn't think I had to. I had an econ class where the head football coach was a teacher. He had a class full of 30 kids. I'm telling you, only 7 or 8 of us came on a daily basis, and I only started going because that's when they cut the absences down from 20 to 5. I had already used up all my 5 at the beginning. And as long as I just said what's up, I could just leave. I never went to weightlifting. I should have, honestly. It would have been better for me. But I never went. I regret it, but it's whatever, I've moved on with my life. It's always great to not be that kid, Now, looking back, nobody texted me, nobody talked to me, and I don't like talking to them. I'm just disappeared off the face of the planet. I don't even post regularly on my Instagram. They may get a post once every 7 months from me, and that's just it. Everybody might get a text from me once every 7 months or so, but that's it. I just move on, bro.
Oh, it's actually
not my friend, I don't really like
kind
you.
of like how some people simply despawn right after getting that diploma. With no social presence or social media, these people are impossible to contact, and you gotta wonder what they're up to nowadays. The two possibilities are either the greatest side quest known to humanity, or rotting in isolation, experiencing the lowest depths of humanity. As a YouTuber, I'm pretty much doing both of those at the same time, so maybe this is me. But getting together with your boys and theory crafting how these people's lives turned out, essentially creating a headcanon for real people you once knew, is fun. Although half the time these people are realistically either fighting in a war.
To be honest, I don't even like doing that because that feels like gossiping, and I think gossiping is one of the most lame things you can really do. Because I've known my group of friends since like middle school. It's minus one of them or two of them. I've known them all since practically middle school, right? Sometimes when we get together, we still talk about. Sometimes we get together, we still talk about stuff that happened 5, 6 years ago in middle school, and the stuff that happened in middle school. Though I will engage in it, I don't really like to, because I don't care about these people. To be honest, once you detach yourself from a lot of the things that you don't care about, life is great. I don't care about the people that, we went to middle school with. They was cool. If I ran into them, I'd say what's up. A lot of the people we went to high school with, if I saw them in person, in public, I probably wouldn't bat an eye and act like I didn't see them, unless they came up to me first. But, life is good not talking to people. Life is good just not, acknowledging a lot of these people exist. I unfollowed a lot of people after graduation. I mean, like, I used to follow just as many people that follow me. I cut it down to like 300 followers. I got 600 followers. I really don't like talking to people.
Or working a blue-collar job. Or maybe they're just the dude that scams people to get by. This guy can't handle the weight of entering the workforce and relies on scamming people to make ends meet. This used to be me, but let's not talk about that. My past stays behind me. If you know this guy, let's just hope he doesn't get locked up. Then he'd be just like that one guy, and the post-high school thug, and probably the super senior. We could throw him in jail too.
Super senior should be in jail. They pedophiles. But hey, that's the video. Thank you if you watched it. I appreciate it so very much. I'm trying to post once a week every Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. Any more, video ideas? I might play the game. Might play either Apex or Hitman on here. Maybe even Minecraft. I don't know. I like playing games. But hey, that's the video. Thank you if you watched. Peace. Love for you.